Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another video. Welcome to another edition of Midday Motivational Talk. We got a very imperative subject today. It's a beautiful, blessed day. It's a day that the Lord has brung. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Now, I want to talk about the defeated man. Because you know what? Looking at this culture, how it's designed to totally crush, batter, and bruise, and destroy the man, the masculine energy. And it is absolutely nothing worse than a defeated man, a man who is just completely defeated. Now, some men are defeated by society's ills. And some men are defeated by their own devices. And you know, a lot of the times, men are defeated by their own devices. If a person in general falls victim to any of the 7 deadly sins, and they allow those 7 deadly sins to overtake them, when they allow their personal demons to destroy them, they end up defeated. In this particular video, I want to give some motivation so none of us strong, righteous men ever fall into the category of being defeated men. Because guess what? It's going to get a lot more difficult in days to come. Just being a righteous man in these days is going to get a lot more difficult. There's going to be more pressure. But what we got to realize first and foremost is we got to know and understand the importance of self-examination. You gotta utilize self-examination at all times. You always gotta be looking at yourself from the outside looking in. I mean, that has to be done constantly. You always have to critique yourself. Always be your worst critic, because that'll keep you upright. You know, it's all about self-examination. And you got to understand that you create your own reality. You create your own reality. The life you live in. What's going on around you? Yes, it's true. Some of us are born into certain situations that we have no control over. That is a fact. But how many tales and stories have we seen of brothers starting at the very bottom and rising to the top? How many stories have you seen of brothers and sisters alike starting off in straight up poverty with no legacy, no family, nothing to build upon, and end up rising, becoming great? Because somewhere inside that man or woman, they believed in themselves. They believed that the Most High ordained them to do the work. They believed that they were put on this earth for a purpose. And no matter what obstacle was placed in front of them, they kept their eyes on that purpose. They were focused, they were determined, and most of all, they had faith that the Father was in control, and that their life was nothing more than a mere prophecy. And that's what we got to understand as targeted individuals. As people who go through the persecutions daily, understand that your life is nothing more than a prophecy. You fit a mold. You fit a certain category where you're not just targeted, but you're empowered. In government files, and this is common knowledge that you can find online, they call targeted individuals empowered individuals, because you were born with a duty. You were born to do certain things in life, and you were born and destined for greatness. So you got to understand, no matter what's taking place around you, that you were born with a prophecy in mind. You have a purpose. And it's nothing worse when a man loses sight of that. It's just nothing worse when a man becomes defeated. And men become defeated by many things. There are many reasons why men become defeated. Men become defeated dealing with wicked women. Women who are Jezebels. Women who are witches. Women who are straight up wicked. When a man deals with the wrong woman, he contaminates himself. He contaminates his vessel, and vice versa. But as men out here living in a feminist culture, in a feminist society, we're not playing our position, so we're often becoming defeated. We're not in our natural order, so we battle against ourselves to the point where our natural right, our human rights, our ability to overcome and lead have been decimated based on the fact, not because of the woman, not because of the wicked women, because you, brothers, don't have the discipline and the understanding and wisdom and the reliance of the Most High. See, brothers are worshiping these women out here, worshiping them, worshiping the ground they walk on, doing anything for sex. It's all about sex. And this is why we talk about things like NoFap, celibacy, abstinence, gaining discipline over yourself as a man. Because once you start to renew your mind, you begin to see a pure woman opposed to a wicked woman. And these are just one of the things that keep us back as men. Every single deadly sin that's put in that atmosphere, brothers are falling victim to. Gluttony, jealousy, envy. Not going to sit here and name them all, but every 7 deadly sin a man is falling victim to. And it's our due diligence to make sure we stay focused, because there's nothing worse than a defeated man. That man that doesn't understand that he created his own reality. You got people out here that just do people wrong. I mean, everybody they come across is telling them like, bruh, it's things that you got to change. Everybody knows that what you're doing to people is wrong. It's evil. It's a character flaw. It's things that's going wrong. And that man will create a reality where everything is falling apart around him. The walls are caving in around him. And that man does not once self-examine. That man does not once say, you know what? I need to look at myself and look at the people that that I've done wrong. Nobody wants to be bothered with me. Nobody wants to deal with me. Why am I lonely? Why do I have it so I can't rely on anybody? That's because you done treated everybody around you like trash. You got people, as soon as they feel like they on an up and up, things are moving up, things are moving in the right direction, they just start treating people like dirt, like the dirt beneath their feet. They get arrogant. They start to act a certain way. And then they wonder why nobody want nothing to do with you. That's because you're wicked as hell. You need to change. You need to self-examine. You create your own reality. And the Bible says life and death lay in the power of the tongue. The words you say is what creates your reality. People who are successful and about their business, who end up making it in life, they speak positive. Even if they in the worst type of condition, the worst type of situation, they can be living in a one-room shack with funk in the back, but they still talking like winners. Winners never lose, man. They're still talking about growing, developing. One day I'm going to be this. One day I'm going to do that. They continually speak life and positivity. Continually. It doesn't stop. Because that's what it's all about. You create your reality. The words that come out of your mouth. As long as you're protecting your energy from these bloodsuckers, these leeches, and these distractions, the sky is the limit for a targeted individual, because you are empowered. You are the empowered people. Don't let nobody tell you different. You're going to have people who are going to try to come against you. Feed off the opposition. feed off the opposition. It's very important to feed off the opposition. There's always going to be opposition in your life. But if you keep tunnel vision, stay focused, don't let anything defeat you. Don't let anybody defeat you. And sometimes it comes with some tough decisions. It comes with really tough decisions. It's people that you know are detrimental to you. And it's going to hurt all the hell to walk away from certain people. It's going to hurt. It's going to be gut-wrenching. It's going to be heart-wrenching. But you know deep down inside, you know what? This person with their energy is bringing me down. This person is bringing the worst out of me. No matter how many emotions or feelings or love that you feel that you have for that person. Sometimes tough decisions got to be made to fulfill prophecy. Sometimes we got to overcome our family members. Sometimes we got to overcome loved ones, the people that we are the closest to, because if you don't, you're not worthy of the success that the Most High gives you. Not the success that man gives you, because a man can get success by being wicked as hell. A man can get success from, degrading and downplaying the community, selling drugs. A wicked man can get rich. A wicked man can have earthly treasures. But when the Most High is trying to establish you, it's normally in a way where it's going to be many persecutions, and it's going to come with tough decisions, and it's going to come with some real self-examination to get you there. But you got to remain positive. You got to remain positive. Examine yourself. So, never be defeated. It's nothing worse. When I see a man, I can look at him. I can look in his eyes. I can look at his energy, the aura that's around him, because everything is energy. You can feel it. It's a vibration. You can look at a man who's defeated, and it's nothing worse. It saddens me when I see a man who can't run his own household, when a man is in bondage from a woman, when a man who has been hurt by a woman to the point where only thing he can do is lust and be a whoremonger and worship women because he's been hurt. It's nothing worse than seeing a guy like that. It's nothing worse than seeing a man who's been hurt by a woman and can't get up and find another woman. He's just head down. All his pride has been sucked out of his body. A man that's always depressed. It's like those guys, when you go around them, the only thing they could talk about is negativity. Yes, we all go through problems, and you should have a friend that you can rely on to speak about your issues. Everybody needs that. But every time you're around somebody, it's all negative, and I'm going through this and I'm going through that. Nobody wants to hear that garbage. Speak life. Defeated men. Nothing worse. Hopefully this video edified you and helped you out in your journey. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for new viewers, and hit the thumbs up if this video helped you. With that being said, shalom and peace.